You are watching a Loading Ready Run wacky draft on Mtgo Academy.
Hey everybody, Graham from Loading Ready Run here, going rogue. No James here at the moment, because we're about to lose Triple Born of the Gods, and I wanted to sneak this bad boy in before we did. I'm going to take Raised by Wolves, and then I'm going to talk about what's going on here. So in our last video, that was just sort of Triple Born of the Gods doing weird stuff, there was a comment that was saying that our videos would be better as a, quote, comedy draft if we picked a specific rule that we were trying to set for ourselves and then drafted around that, which we've done many, many times, and we still do. We do them off and on with other sort of things as well. And whenever we do ones that have a specific rule, we get comments from other people saying that we were too hemmed in by those rules and we should try to do more of a thematic thing, like when we did all the keywords in the Return to Ravnica block. I'm coming down off a cold, if you can't tell by my voice. So the takeaway from that is, we can't please everyone because we do both, and some people like them and some people don't, or whatever. But that comment did also have an excellent suggestion that I really, really wanted to try, which was to go all in on Charging Badger. So I wanted to get in on the Triple Born of the Gods queues because they go away tomorrow morning and try and make Charging Badger happen. In this case, a Charging Badger that hopefully will be raised by wolves. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Obviously, I want to be very heavy green, but I can see going green-blue and pick this up. We want to make our Badgers as big as they can get. We could, buff it up with a Rolliker, I suppose. I might take Kiora's Follower, just because I do like the Triton, and going blue-green seems good. Yeah, I think I'll take Kiora's Follower. And I guess I will take a snake. So, I could take Nyxborn Eidolon and go green-black. The point is, I want to take all the Charging Badgers I can and just try to make them as big as I can get them and crash on in. That's all we're here to do today, just make Charging Badger happen. And, maybe we will be too hemmed in by this rule. Maybe not, but regardless, I hope it will be entertaining for you. So, yeah. I could take Crypsis, which would help the Badger get through, certainly. But I think I'll take the Eidolon. That's exactly the sort of card I was looking for. Mischief and Mayhem is perfect. If I can target 2 Charging Badgers with this, I feel like that's everything I've ever wanted to do. More Retraction Helix is going around. It's worrisome. So there's an aspect of Hydra, which again would be very good with the going all in on the Badger, but I'm going to take Nyxborn Triton here. I feel like the green-blue plan is going to work pretty well for what I want to do, and this guy's a common, and he's really good, and he'll be good for the plan, and I feel like I can pick up Aspect of Hydras later on. Mortal's Resolve also would be a very strong pick. I'm getting a little worried that we haven't actually seen a single Charging Badger yet, but in the meantime, I guess I'll take Setethon Oathsworn since he's also a fine target for these other things, but I'd rather not run him if we can get a Badger. I could also take Reapwood as Sown and maybe try to splash that and buff a Badger up that way, but I think I'll just take the Oathsworn here. Probably going to take one of these cards. I don't really like having double... I don't really want to worry about having double blue that low, because of course our Badger is a green 1-drop. So the Starbreaker or the Sphinx's Disciple. I think I'll take the Starbreaker. I've said before I'm not a huge fan of it, but this isn't what this deck wants to do, and this has opportunities to just keep the Badger alive a little longer by knocking off our opponent's bestow creatures. Fits the curve a little better. We have different things we want to do on turn 5. All right. Now, assuming that no one else... Oh, well. All right, take a Swordwise Centaur. That's fine. I guess no one's doing the Pegasus plan. There's a Siren Song Lyre, which is good. Sudden Storm might be good in this deck, but... all right, we'll take an Aspect of Hydra here. I guess this would have helped us splash the Reap with his own, but Aspect of Hydra is perfect for what we're doing. Take another Centaur rather than an Archetype of Endurance. That would be hilarious to give our Badgers Hexproof. I don't think we're going to get to 8 mana. So, actually just no Badgers, pack 1. Luckily, see, this is why I wanted to do triple Born of the Gods. Luckily, we have 2 other packs to pick up as many Badgers as we can. If only there was a Mushroom card as well, we could go full internet reference. Because we've got the snake, it's a snake. But no Mushroom. We're hardly blue at this point, too, which is nice. Although, actually, in this instance, I am going to take the Crypsis over a second snake. Because this seems like a good way to protect our Badgers and make sure that they get through. So, ideally, we're keeping the curve lower than this because of Badger time. Excellent. Second Aspect, that'd be good, especially with the other cards we picked up. And I'll take this guy, even though I loathe him and this is not the right deck for him. So we've got ways to keep the Badger alive, ways to make the Badger bigger. Now we just need some Badgers. This is the other reason to try and keep ourselves open in instances like this. Whoa! So I saw this, which is really good. This guy's good too. Siren of the Fanged Coast, very strong. Courser, though. I'm going to take the Courser here because it's really good at keeping us alive until we can set up maximum Badger attack. And also, double green makes these much better. And if we do get the Badgers, I want to run both of them. And double green on a 3-drop, very, very good. So otherwise, I would take the Nyxborn Wolf to bestow onto the Badger, but definitely take the Courser here. Also, it's a non-zero amount of tickets, so there's that. Nothing amazing for us here. Some very good cards, though. This could make the Badger a little scarier. This guy is cool. I guess I'll just take Nullify. I really don't want to have... No, I'm not going to take Nullify, because double blue in this is really, really bad. I don't want to take another Starbreaker. I'm going to take Spiteful Returned. Maybe I'll pick up a Karametra's Favor or two, and I can actually splash it. That and the Nyxborn Eidolon. Kira's Follower is very good, but maybe we don't. Maybe we're not in blue. Who knows? But we're definitely green. We're definitely green. Sorry, I'll try to lean away from the mic when I clear my throat for the rest of the the event here. There he is. There's my boy. Rawr. Perfect. That's scary. Rawr. Get in. Get in. All right, I need a bunch more of you. Perfect. Also, nothing else I want for the deck here, so this is great. Charging on in, boss. Get in, Charging Badger. This is everything I've ever wanted. I need more, though. I need more Badgers. Oh. How does this go so late? There's also these guys, which are fine as well, but this is perfect. This greatly increases our chances of making a Charging Badger raised by wolves. Now I definitely want a Nyxborn Wolf or two to increase our wolf count. Though unfortunately, when they're an aura, if you bestow them, they're not a wolf. So I'll have to just play the Nyxborn Wolves as wolves. Well, that guy's real good. That's really good. But I'm going to take the Fairies Band Tromper because I think it's better for the deck. It's a Divination also, which maybe I want because I might be spewing through my badgers quickly, but I just need other things to make sure that I last long enough to get the badgers to do their job. So I could take Stratus Walk to make my badgers fly. Or I could take Floodtide Serpent to try and like cycle the Raised by Wolves, which is also very tempting. Or there's these guys, and they're good and all that. But I think we have our top end sort of covered. So you know what? I think I'll try to make badgers fly. This is super cute, but I think I'll just try to make badgers fly. Straight nothing for us here, but some very good tech against us. There's also this, which is good removal, and that, which is scary. I think we're more likely to face this than Scouring Sands, so I'll cut the Excoriate. Another very. This was the pack that we opened with the Nyxborn Wolf, so gonna cut this because I don't. Culling Mark is not what we're looking for. I don't want a second Starbreaker, so I'll cut the Revoke so no one can kill our Raised by Wolves. Fine, I'll take a Sphinx's Disciple. I guess I'll cut these guys because they're a guy. All right, we'll take the Nullify this time. Wow. I don't know what's going on with these picks. Only 2 badgers. I'd really like some more badgers. But I'm pretty happy with what we got going on here. Only a few ways to make the badgers bigger, but we've got the Nyxborn Triton. We've got double Raised by Wolves, and we've got a Mischief and Mayhem and 2 Aspect of Hydra. So if we can, like, Badger, Swordwise Centaur, and then like Courser or the Oathsworn. Maybe get a Raised by Wolves in there. And then Aspect of Hydra, that'll be a big, big Badger. So some very, very good cards in this pack. There's a Bolt, which is a nice archetype of aggression. But there's absolutely straight nothing for us here, except, of course, Badger number 3. Which is actually the only card that really gets in this deck, apart from Floodtide Serpent. I mean, we're in no position for these double red or double black cards at this point, so Badger is pretty much our only choice there. So we could take a Divination here. We could take another Swordwise Centaur just to increase our devotion. Take one of those Karametra's Favors to maybe splash in some of those black cards. I think at this point I just want to increase my green devotion. I'll maybe pick one of these up a little later. Maybe pick up a Divination a little later. I'm not entirely sure, but I think just having things to hold down the ground is going to be better. There we go. Wolf. Area Worshippers, very, very good, but they cannot be bestowed on a charging badger, so therefore they are not as good. Ooh, that can be bestowed on a charging bat. Another Kiora's Follower, too. And a Retraction Helix. Oh, this is all very good, but it's no Noble Quarry. I want it, but no. Quarry all day long. Sweet. Take another Aspect of Hydra. It's really Aspect Badger is what I'm going for here. So I think I can cut the Starbreaker, cut the Sphinx's Disciple, cut the Nullify. So right now that's the deck. Barely blue at all, actually. I mean, maybe we're in a position where we can just go mono green with it, but I think some of our blue cards are pretty good. I'd like to get sweet. I'd like to get a Mortal's Resolve, actually, to give one of the Badgers Intimidate. Or not Intimidate. Blah, 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 blah. Indestructible. I'd like to make them... I'm sad we didn't get the, Hunter's Resolve? As opposed to Mortal's Resolve. The Hunter's Resolve is like the +3/+3 and trample, and when it deals damage, you draw that many cards. Delightful. Take another Nyxborn Wolf. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to being able to just run mono green. And maybe that's what I want to do. With these 3 aspects, that might actually be the plan. So if I can get the perfect curve here and go, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we'll take the Karametra's Favor, additional green devotion, cantrips itself. Maybe I splash. No, I don't think I'm going to be splashing. I mean, so there's an argument then to just take a Divination here. But no, I think I am going to take the Karametra's Favor. All right, I'll take the Floodtide Serpent, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. In fact, I am actually pretty tempted to just... It'd suck to lose the Nyxborn Triton, but I mean... I can do that and just run mono green. I could even run 16 lands since I'm mono-colored. Just do it that way. Sure. I mean, I guess Eye Gouge is pretty good against my Badgers. I'm really sad I didn't get Immortals Resolve there, but at least I got some nice forests. Yeah. So, I mean, we definitely have some good blue, and there's a very strong argument to be made for doing green-blue, but I think in the spirit of charging Badger, I think that just going mono-green seems to be the best bet. We don't have any removal, really, except, I guess, Culling Mark, which I still don't plan on running. Yeah, we don't really have any removal. So our plan is just to attack. Attack hard and attack fast, and hope that we don't need the removal because we're punching them repeatedly in the face. All right, there's the Charging Badger deck. I'm going to leave it as it is. Let's take a look at our creatures versus spells count. Yep. All right. So we'll add these for forests of... Are they all different? Oh, no. Most of them are different. And add 12 more. And we're going to call it good right there. All right. Let's charge it up in round one.